versions of
Hi
the
everyone,
Everest,
welcome again to my live, guys.
family SUV type thing.
Yeah, welcome here to my live.
Impact,
Let's support each other here.
Standard
Just leave your comment.
When it becomes quite widespread with the price increases, there's the worry with this to me, Peter, more than anything is if people don't want these cars, you're actually going to have the reverse effect. You're going to have a lot of people keeping older, dirtier cars for longer.
So just quickly on this point, right? So the government points to places like Norway and says that's where we're headed, and we just need a bit more incentive, and we'll end up like Norway. And they've got great take-up. But Graham Lloyd's written in the Australian that says, hang on, this is smoke and mirrors. They are punishing people with heavy taxes on petrol cars. They're subsidising electric vehicles, heavily on the taxpayer. These are not real statistics. So does that say to me that the government of Australia is going to start penalising me for my diesel car and handing out thousands of dollars of taxpayer money to someone who wants to buy an EV? Is that where we're headed?
That's where we're headed. And this, look, the Norway situation, we've all seen the movie. Tell them they're dreaming. Norway is 1/25th the size of Australia, so from an infrastructure point of view, they're fine. Norway has unbelievable free energy, right, from renewables, from hydro. Okay, so their energy cost is tiny. So it makes a lot more sense for somebody to run an EV there. You're also running it over much shorter distances. Norway has been held up for the last 10 years of where Australia needs to go, and it's a completely fatuous comparison at any level.
I will leave it there. You are so knowledgeable. We'll be back talking about this, I'm sure, many times over. Thank you, Paul.
Time check, 8:11.
Is it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Welcome to my live, guys, and please leave your comment.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For all those
Welcome everyone. Just leave your comment on the guys so that I can visit your channel. Sorry, honey bunny. Honey bunny, honey bunny. I'm just like a baby. 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 Once Mr. Second. Hi! Ibon, welcome back. Doming talaga. Ikaw naman yung nauna kong bisita ngayon. Parang dalawa lang tayo naman ngayon mag-usap-usap. Thank you so much sa laging pagbati, pagdaya. Oh. Kamusta na, Ate Ibon? Ewan ko ba saan kung saan sila? Sure. Mamaya, papasok yan mamaya. Ang natin. Ibang mga ka-works natin. Kagabi, hindi ako makalive kagabi. Nakaraang gabi pala. No, Villanueva, hello! Thank you for coming. Nel Villanueva, hindi mo mayroon kang channel. Dito ako sa ng uri. Narinig lang ako. Pala to. Sorry if I thought it's Ibon but Busta Forms. Salamat Busta Forms. Mali ako ng tawag kanina, basa. Channels. MMD, nandito ako sa video mo na effective yung dininig kong papakinis ng car. Headlight sa online. Wow, talaga. Sa online mo na. May din kami dito order sa online. Sa Timo naman kami Timo na online. Okay naman siya. Hello to Michael Arcina. Hello to Marvin Absalon Ruas. Hi Langga, mayang gabi diha. Pa-shout out ako sa puso mo from Bislig City, Surigao del Sur. Wow. Thank you from Surigao del Sur. Guys, bisitahin ko yung mga niyo. Tingnan natin. Mahal, stay strong lang po tayo palagi ha, kahit LDR tayong mahal na mahal. Sino ka ba? Huwag ka na magmahal, may asawa na ako. Andito asawa ko yung katabi ko. Baka na wrong send kayo, Michael Arcina. Wrong send kayo yata eh. Marvin Absalom Rojas, 2 subscribers. Ito ba yung original account mo? Marvin? 23 videos na upload mo yan. Sige, lagyan kita ng ano. Lagyan kita ng moderators, Marvin. Taga saan ka, Michael? Surigao nga. Marvin yung Surigao. How about Michael? Taga saan ka kayo? Michael, 302 subscribers. Sige, lagyan kita ng ano. Michael, nakapin natin ngayon si Boss Jeff Worms. Puntahan mo si Boss Jeff Worms.
Just mind if I say a really thanks for your kindness? Lord, it's been a mighty long trail and some damn cold camps.
Tatawa naman ako sa'yo dito sa message mo.
Mighty cold camps on some mighty hard ground. And for those who offer us warmth and comfort, we are
Gusto ko po nagiginan. Yan, meron na kayong mga jacket Marvel at
just
saka
our teachings.
Michael.
We bring nothing into this world.
And we should take nothing out. But they, amen. Don't drop their cameras, preacher.
You'll be Roscoe Byron.
Makes you Kate Winslow. And boys, the way I see it, you've got 2 choices. You can try it. Between the 2 of you, one of you will get off the shot. The question is, which one of you lives? And which one of you dies when you're standing? You can live a week or 2 longer if you get a good lawyer. You know your age, and you best be making your choices. You stand clear of that hour, Mary.
Gisit na lang nyo guys sa isa't isa, guys. Playing ako ngayon sa video mo at Boss Jeff Worms. Ayan.
You woodcuts make a poor likeness.
How you ever live long enough to get $500 when you beat the tickets out of me? Man's on the run. Works live in a coal camp. Driving. You need to stay down.
Nag-live ko pala, Boss Jeff Worms. 18 hours ago.
Just get killed.
Boss Jeff Worms, dito ako sa isang live mo. Disconnect each other na lang, guys. Thank
Man,
you.
Brown pretty much guarantees himself.
Let's support each other.
Remains no reward.
Back in the Oreo a couple of days. The river's not too high.
It's gonna smell pretty rainy by then. Good morning. Hola, señor Ben. Felicidades. Thank you. Howdy, Ben. See you in church. Congratulations, Ben. Good morning.
Hello to Sanjeev. Current affairs. Ayan, good evening to. Thank you so much for coming again to my live. Welcome guys sa aking live guys. Welcome. Please leave your comment lang. Let's support each other. Marvin Absalon Rojas. Ayan. Dito ako sa video mo. Dalawang video mo po na yan.
I want to see her.
Playing your video.
Go away.
Marvin Absalon. Ang gumagawa sila ng mga furnitures.
Tell Maria I want to see her.
Benjamin, you cannot do this. Why not? Because it is not proper. Go away. It is our tradition.
Can't we start our own tradition? Open up. Have something old. You could say something borrowed.
Guys, sa bisita yun na si Boss
That's our
Jokers.
tradition. What is it? It was my mom.
Ayan, connect na lang kayo dyan.
Anything she read.
Habang ipi-play na dito.
Just close your eyes and promise me you won't look if I open the shutter.
I promise.
Benjamin, I love you. Yeah, Ronnie, I love you. We all love you. Now go away.
Michael Charity Vlog, nandito ako sa video mo na may super sweet cat. Ayan, binisita ako dito sa
Yeah,
glit.
George is all played out. This is the way. Put water on it. It'll grow just about it.
Hi boss from Sanji Current Affairs.
Speaking of my sister,
Si Boss Jeff Farms,
young Vincent,
you're talking to
all
Boss
of the
Jeff Farms.
family and tradition.
And a woman that I love very, very much. With no reflections and no regrets. And a woman who loves you very much.
Dreamers.
Well, you've been knocking that pair. 2 days. Got posters on both. Published by Pinkerton. Then was Kate Winslow. Then was Roscoe Binder. I'm gonna need your help with the wire to clear up that bounty. Name's Leach. Glad to meet you.
Know who you are. Door's open. You find a cell keys in there on a hook by the inner door. I'll go bind her up.
At Michael, mag-ingat ka sa pusa, ha? Baka bigla kang ano yun.
Very close. Election
nakakatakot yung ano nila, di ba? Mga paa nila.
Guy comes into town here, starts
Salamat sa inyong likes din, guys.
Says he's gonna start a farm. Now, to top it off, he married a Mexican gal out of the Catholic Church.
Booster form sa Sunday below.
Tell you one thing, old man Gutierrez, her daddy's still alive today. He wouldn't be having none of it.
You two travel all the way. We're gonna get the best price in the traffic. That was pretty good. Fitting right clean, don't you? Must be expensive. Takes a while for the bounty to catch them.
I'm gone down at the funeral parlor, I'll help you out with the goods. I get back in this wedding, I'll get a wire off the finger. You pick up your bounty and then just kill.
So you be just fine.
Sunday below, I'm playing for your video.
Choice after all. He's got nothing more to worry about. You gotta think about your sins, Jake.
Andara Kitchen di Saringtong. Playing your video now.
Sorry, kids, closing early today. Got a wedding.
When you don't make no difference to us, now step back inside and be careful of the
Digo contigo vos en matrimonio, en nombre de Padre, del Espíritu y del Espíritu Santo. Dominus vobiscum.
Yeah, good thing the wind's coming out of the north. Back in the town's prior for the funeral. Could be using a brand new road for your big send-off. Behind the ear. They do it right. That's the other thing. Do it wrong, you can swell.
There ain't a doubt there was a difference between you and me.
There's a big difference, Roscoe. You're there. And I'm not here.
Pater noster, qui es in celis sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regni tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut in cielo et in terra. Ahora puede besar la novia.
Good. Empty out that vault, Mr. Baker. We won't even spare change behind.
Welcome everyone. Please leave your comment, guys. Playing your video, Sanjay.
I told him almost coming.
Hang on.
Wait.
Almost there.
Yes.
What time is it now, do you think?
The time now is 8:39.
I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Sanjeev, I hear their short videos. Latest short video. I'm in the video live hand. I'm in the live now.
The trust movement is no long gone. So before we get here, let me see. Let me see it. Ben, she's dead. She never had a chance. They killed her. Ben! Ben! What have you done? You'll get yourself killed, Ben! Who's coming with me? We stand up to your store across the road. Something's dead, something hurt. Lord knows how bad it is. We're needed back in Del Rio so we can do some good. Back to Del Rio!
Healthy. We support each other, guys. I'm here kayo, video MMD, Mr. Forms. Ayan. Inabog ko yung pangalawang
You'll find this.
Oh my God, what happened to Bunny?
It's going to take it from the sun. Because of the sun.
Where is the one? His wife.
He's got a very sore hand. And pause. Jesus. Look at the horse body. No, don't.
This bad person.
No, he's not. He's not a bad person.
Welcome guys. Welcome to my live. Just leave your comment. Ayan, nakapin tayo dyan. Si Sanjeev yung nakapin natin ngayon. Ayan, pabisit na lang sa kanya. Ayan, saka nandito rin si Gusto Forms. Dapat natin bibisitahin, guys.
Man shouldn't ride his horse to death right out here in this country. You got a mighty long walk under a hot sun to get back to Del Rio. Best you find a rock to hide under the sundown. Keep sucking on that water, you're gonna blow it up like a she-goat too. That'll kill you for sure. Who are you? Yeah, like you. I'm nobody. Who the hell are you? Anyway, boy. Make your way back to Del Rio, boy. I'll find the murderers after you. Hold up, mister. They don't mind me on this old night.
You throw down that revolver, you swing down off the horse. I'll be taking him.
You don't want this old horse big boy?
I said, swing down, mister. I'm taking your horse.
Careful, boy. This horse spooks. I want to take one of the brisket.
You move away from the horse, old man. Slow and easy.
You see, you just made your second mistake. You're luckier than most. You got two, maybe three choices. One, you can back away, you can try a shot at the hip, but you won't do that. Or you put it up to your shoulder, you'll damn sure die for that move. This is none of your business. Walker Brothers and their gang. There's a big bounty on the boys. 5 of them got out of Del Rio, 2 of us hurt pretty bad. That bounty's gotta be bigger after that ruckus. And I ain't gonna claim it you back off, kid. You put that rifle down and knock me down. Now! You stand clear. I can't even remember the last time man tried to drop on me in the middle of bright light. I just couldn't decide whether to blow your damn fool head off. But best you find yourself a rock or a tree to hide under. Travel's a lot easier late at night. Figure you'll make it back to Del Rio. Good morning. Hey, old man. I'm coming with you.
Welcome guys, welcome.
Dumb as a headless chicken. Come here, help me. Get out of here, kid. Even their kind. They gotta do what's proper. They gotta show their respect. This will be the one who's got shot. Grab him. Come grab home, kid. Grab home. Just a carcass, a side of bad meat. the hell are you doing? I'm repairing whoever he is. His name is Ben Kenneth. And there's a big bounty out for him. How many comparison to Del Rio Vegas? You give me a target. Listen, kid. I don't know who's going to kill him. I don't care who's going to kill him. He belongs to me now. You give me a target. You get it now. You get your own damn talk, old man. Watch my picture come out of the budget.
Sanjeev, I'm here to your short videos. I'm playing your short videos. I'm just done to visit those forms. So I will play with you.
How long do you suppose he carried that old cat's eye around? Damn low value for a life of crime. I reckon his partners took his share of everything else. How he was his horse trade or something, you never know. Carcass may be worth $300-400. And then the business won't gonna fetch more than that. What do they call you, boy?
Taylor. Benjamin Taylor. My friends, they call me
Benny, I expect. How old are you? 25, maybe.
Welcome to my life.
Hell,
That's
boy, man. Killed me hard. Plus, of course, he's a mind to kill you. Revenge is a mighty cold supper, Benny. You never get enough to satisfy that pain you're feeling.
It's not your pain. I'll tell you something, old man. I'm not giving it up.
Hell, you already killed a good horse. If it weren't for me getting soft and kill you water, you'd be dead out there with it, mate.
Well, okay, boys and girls, let's take a trip back through time. I am getting together with one of my most popular guests from both 3 years ago and 6 years ago. And you are going to enjoy what you see coming from my old pal, Buzz, and how he's doing today compared to 6 years ago.
I had a hard time accepting my postpartum body as an athlete.
Production there. I'm here back with my buddy Buzz. And the last time Buzz and I were on camera together was 6 years ago. And the title of that video was My Girlfriend Was a Psycho. And can you recoup a little bit about what happened back in the day with that young lady? We won't say any names.
Of course not. Well, it was one of these, she was with me 2 years, and when I was done, there was a lot of control issues, and then just refused how to split up. But she refused to leave. And that became a little bit of a dilemma. It took two interventions to get her out of the apartment.
Right.
with assistance from the landlord and the barometer. It was not an easy extraction. And of course, she, all the way back to Cebu, she said, I gave her a little money. She said, I'll give you your money back, I'll come back to you. I found out, though, interesting, maybe a little update on her. Number one, she wasn't necessarily a psycho. She has a deficit. Apparently, her sister told me later, after all the hoopla was over, that she had, when she was born, she lost hair with her mother's umbilical cord. They had problems ever since. In fact, she's telling me quite often as a child, her father had to put her in a big rice bag and hang her from the ceiling because she's so out of control. So that's kind of one other little bit that your audience may be interested in. As far as she's concerned, she found another man, and more important than that, she got married and she moved to Ireland. So hey, isn't that great? All's well that's well. And I was happy for her. She contacted me. I said, hey. She said, do you think I should go? I said, jump on that. Yeah, hey, jump on it. Yeah. So she's married and living, and the guy has a kennel business, so she's probably taking care of dogs, so I'm sure she's happy. I bet she is. I'm glad she is so much. I really am happy for her. Yeah. And I felt a little guilty after doing the video because we got after her a little bit. Well, what I was doing this, and as Robert De Niro said, yeah, a little bit. A little bit, yeah. So after her, then you moved into another relationship with someone. And how did that work out? Well, that relationship, I said after the psycho relationship, the segment, or before that, I said, I didn't want to get another relationship right away. And you asked me how that worked out. I said, not very good. And if you recall, when we did that video, my new girlfriend was already in the apartment watching the video. So I'd say I gave it about 8 to 10 days before I moved somebody else in. And for the most part, that relationship lasted 3 years. Okay. So, and it was better. Unfortunately, she had trouble keeping her shorts on. And one of the guys that she apparently befriended was a person that was half Nigerian, half Filipino. I think she fell in love with the Nigerian part, if you know what I mean. So we broke up about, it's been almost over 3 years, 3.5 years we've not been together. She's still with the guy, so hey, you know what? Maybe also one ends well here too. You're still friends with her? Yeah, good. We talk every now and then. So you parted out, right? Oh yeah. And you hung out together for 3 years, get it the best shot you could. And things happen, things change, people do move on. Yeah. Just because you meet somebody doesn't mean it's forever. That's right. So as you get to know each other, I think you said the key was after 8 or 10 days she moved in. Yeah, there's lies the problem in my mind. It's too much, too fast, without feeling each other out. But she was great because you used to have a tricycle built. You had a tricycle built, you had a motorcycle with a cage on it, and she'd race you all around town. Yeah, she had mobility issues. Well, not really at that time. It had a thing on the front that says driving Mr. Buzz. Yeah. On the front of it. It's kind of went back to that movie, driving the stage, it's kind of a similar type of setup there. Yeah. So we did get, it attracted a lot of attention because maybe your audience doesn't know, in the Philippines, you don't see any women driving trucks. Right. It's all women, it's all men. But she was driving it, and then she's got this big guy in the back seat driving around. It's kind of funny. It's kind of a very, four-man's limo, if you want to call it that. Yeah. And then you helped her start a business, and then they started a business with her friends. And then you bought out everybody else. It was a partnership deal. And that was a good little gig, I thought.
I
mean, low rental, really super low rental. It was like a garage, and they cleaned up. We did good on tequila nights where we drink as much tequila, or bikini night was a big night there. Sure. I asked several friends to sit in as judges. They were happy to do that. Of course. There was a lot of good business days there. Yeah. Unfortunately, when she left me, she also left the business and sold it for nothing really. She got much money for that business, right? It still operates under a different name. I've seen it. I've driven by. Yeah. I've never popped in since you haven't owned it, but
I remember you had it. I thought this is a good little place because the overhead was so low. You had a pretty good built-in clientele. And, if the interest had stayed with her, she probably could have made something out of it. But oh well, you gave it a shot. And I give you a lot of credit. You've done a lot of things out here that can give you a lot of experience, a lot of know-how. You are somebody that can counsel down there anybody that's coming into the Philippines. In fact, you have a little channel we'll get into a little bit later. What's the name of your channel? Help My Buzz. See there? One word, Help My Buzz. This is one man with, 10 years here in the Philippines?
Well, I first came here in 1995. I've been coming here for 30 years. I was married for 19 years to a Filipino, brought a Filipino family to America. I have at least 100 Filipino friends in America who have foreign husbands with successful marriages. So there's a lot of things I've seen that's good. Yeah, I'm doing pass on. And I came back here, I've been retired 10 years. Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. So you went through the first two girlfriends, and now you're doing what I think is something that's going to really be of interest here for a lot of guys. I have talked
Please
to a lot
welcome to my live. Ayan, hello, so cute. 07.
done some videos about it.
Good evening.
But guys that are not necessarily all that old, you have back issues.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
And balance issues, I would say.
have balance issues, right? Like vertigo?
No, but difficult, not very bad.
Okay. So you're not homebound, but you choose to stay at home.
Yes.
Yeah. And you compensate by that by doing what?
Cute. Ayan,
Well, I've got I do quite a exercises in my pool.
Okay.
And they're very vigorous exercises, so I'm in very good shape. It's just that when you see me with a cane walking around, everybody says, "What's wrong with this guy? Is he got a stroke?" No, it's just that I fell at my pool. I ended up going to the hospital because I couldn't move my arms or legs for hours. And since then, my balance hasn't been right. And so I did some damage to my head, I guess.
Okay.
Nobody can give me the answer on this, so it is what it is. I'm doing the best I can. I did go through a year where I didn't do much exercise at all. That kind of set me back a little as well. But I'm going to come back to it again.
For you? And you've got how many helpers here at the house?
Well, I have a total of 3.
Okay.
And there's always 2 people here because one of my helpers alone actually lives here, and she has a 3-year-old daughter here as well.
Okay.
So we always need 2 people here. One to watch the baby, the other to watch. Yeah, that's the program here.
And so, and then you got another girl that comes in, and she helps with the cleaning and cooking or like that.
Well, no, they don't do that. You don't do this shit. This is a family environment. Like this morning when they get up, everybody get up and start almost sweeping the floor. The other one was cooking food. The other one was washing clothes. They just do this. They're used to working with each other and the right crew. I got 2 of the girls have been with me 6 years. Wow. So that's a long time to be working for somebody, and they know me well. And you might say, well, what's the secret there? Well, the secret there is that, not only pay them well, you don't have to pay them big money, but pay them decently enough. But more importantly, if they treat them well.
Yes.
Thank you. Please compliment them on anything that they're doing as well. Because, catch them doing something good, make sure you bring it up to them and say, hey, those eggs are fantastic you cooked today. Wow. I think people in the world need to more credited. Back when I was in my business years and years ago, I remember doing that on business, how important it is to credit people.
Positive affirmation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it works a lot better than scolding or, the whip. Right. Yeah, what's it called? My mind went blank.
How old is it?
Flies with money. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So when you talk about your helpers, you give a lot of positive affirmation. It's been going on for years, like in sales.
They separated reviews about
Feet to the ground. And trophies of the year, like trophies awarded him, paychecks, absolutely, that recognition. Yeah.
He shares.
So you can't pay him give a title. I'm just joking, of course.
And so what I'm taking away from this, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not homebound, but you choose to stay at home a lot. You don't venture out a whole bunch to restaurants or nightlife or any of that kind of stuff. You don't have the transportation as far as I know. But the girls are here, and having three is always gonna guarantee that you're gonna have somebody here. Because inevitably, one of them's gonna have an issue, or needs to go on vacation, or is gonna be sick, or can't come in, or yada, yada, yada. So you're constantly under some sort of supervision, and you've got somebody here with you. And it's not like you can't walk and talk and chew gum. You just have issues with balance, and you use a cane. So I am comparing this to kind of like an elder care situation back in America. Now, if you don't mind, can we get into the dollars here as to what it costs to have full-time help? 3 different women that take care of the cooking, the cleaning, and anything else, the shopping, the errands, the running around. What do you spend per month for that?
Well, if I include this salary and food, because you know you need to include food.
Very, when it's border.
Well, good girl. That's great to see, honey. I hope it's better than my burger. My burger was only half. Most of it went on my fingers, and I had to eat my fingers. Why? I don't know why you did that. It was such a mean trick.
And food for you and them?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. And then you got your rent, your other electric and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you can live here on what, 80,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos?
Yeah, I would say if you're gonna come and you're gonna have a living situation like me, you're gonna need more than that. I think to be comfortable, because things come up all the time you have to spend money on, so I would think well over 100. Think you need about 120. That's pretty comfortable range. There or more.
Okay.
We'll get you with assisted living. And you know, and as I was telling you, I think one thing I like. Somebody told me to use the word assisted living, and my sister's in a place like that, and my mother was in a place like that, and my sister's probably paying somewhere in the area of $5,000 a month. My mother's place was, well, bistro there, that was 10,000. Yeah, both of them were in America. So to give you an idea, if you're like over 62 and you know, or even a lot older, and you're barely decent health, barely decent health, I think this is a great place to be able to get assisted care if you need it. And I don't believe we don't really use the word. I always use the word helpers. They're just helping you. That's all, really. I mean, if you've been working 25 years, if you want to come here and cook all your meals, wash your own clothes, you want to be scrubbing the floors, this is what you want to do when you get here in your retirement.
And you want to run errands, go to the store, absolute marketing, and all that kind of stuff.
All that stuff takes time. You know, you go to the store, you might wait in line 30 minutes just to pay.
So I think that the fact that it would be tough, though, if we agree, because I've asked this question earlier, if you're in a wheelchair, that would be a different dynamic, right?
Yeah, see, the Philippines is not set up, like, for example, where I live, the reason I fell here in the pool, we didn't have steps getting out of the pool. So I had to have somebody pull me out of the pool, and they slipped and let go of me, and I went backwards and went up in the air and landed back on my head. So it could have been, I could have died, really. Yeah. So I don't have railings at any of my steps. So you know, going up steps is a problem. Going down steps for me, yeah, that's a little shaky. Because there's no railings, there's nothing to hold on to. So anybody who's older, every older person has issues with that some level. And throughout the whole island, and I would say it's pretty standard to most of the Philippines, really. But you're not going to get set up for wheelchairs, you're not going to get set up for those kind of things. They're not always there. There are places you can live, maybe in condos and things like that are set up. But in general, if you want to walk the streets, good luck. I mean, even the sidewalk.
I use the cane, honey.
Those places are holes, but they hold. You get that, and like Cebu has some sort of spot in town, IT part, we have elevators going up.
Why not you guys some
Turn left for breakfast,
You
turn
don't
right for lunch, and then you're back up the ramp. Or you go straight forward and you go hang out and sit with the boys and have a beer or a cup of coffee or whatever. So those are setups. But for you, you're not on this big social life. I remember when we first met. We first met at the Evermall. And our friend, God rest his soul, Tom Sullivan, and you and Tom and I, and a couple other guys, we were kind of like the Rat Pack. We'd just take our girls and we'd go here and we'd go there and race around. That's all changed for you. Yeah. So you've now got to a point because of a medical condition with balance and back issues and all that, that those days are pretty much over. Plus you've been there and you've done that. And it does get redundant over time. It's fun at first, and it's great to go sit out and hang out with a bunch of people.
You want me to make one for you?
I think the purpose of this video is...
This is egg only, honey. Egg only for me.
No, nothing for me.
Okay.
A care facility, if you went back to the States, what would that cost? What do you get? Yeah, well, my sister paid $5,000. And what does she get for that? Well, she gets a big government condom. There you go. That's the thing. You know, and swear dancing on Friday night. That's like all dancing on Saturday. And it's great to go sit out and hang out with a bunch of people. I think you found your niche. I think the purpose of this video is to give a lot of people a really good comparison to a care facility. If you went back to the States, what would that cost? What do you get? Yeah, well, my sister paid $5,000. You know, I think you found your niche. I think the purpose of this video is to give a lot of people a really good comparison to a care facility. If you went back to the States, what would that be? There you go. That's the thing. You know, and swear dancing on Friday night. That's like all dancing on Saturday. This is I don't know. And so here you got like two girls stay in the other room. The other's a good sized room. So basically we can make it a one bedroom apartment, which makes it. And US dollars. We did exist. Oh yeah, for everything. You need about $2,000 a month to live this kind of lifestyle. Okay. My rent's a little under $400 a month. Okay. I mean, come on. Well, what do you want? No, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting right now. It's a great little place. It's a pool outside. Yeah. It's a little compound. It's gated. Yeah. It's clean. Your neighbors are nice. There's no barking dogs. There's no chickens. There's no external noise. And my neighbors are all Americans. And the neighbors are all Americans. Yeah. That makes it simple. Yeah. Yeah, I just had a chat with them on the side. You got the big stuff. And what you're trying to do to reach out to your community and help others. So you have a little YouTube channel. You just started it a little while ago. Right. And it's called Help Other Bus. Help Other Bus, my mistake. And what do you do? Because what's your background? Well, obviously I spent 25 years. I worked with a lot of people and trying to work through relationships with family, marriage, and all those things, as well as mental health and addiction. I did a lot of work with addiction and mental health. I really tried. I think I worked almost everything in the problem, really. So I'm very slow to judge other people, no matter what the problem is. That's my background. And of course, I came here in 95, as I said, I was married for a period of time, over 19 years. So, I'm very aware of this culture. I've been living in this culture for so long, and even the culture in the United States, most of my friends are Filipinos because of her. So I felt after a while, I saw people like yourself being very successful and told so much about the Philippines. I was just hoping to throw them a bunch of positivity. There's another voice out there that I was thinking about for quite a while, and I kind of put it off because I was doing teaching and doing other stuff, kind of consulting. I got this gap in my life, and so about a month ago I started the channel, and I'm getting some pretty good response to that. So I'm very, very happy for the people subscribed, and I hope some of your subscribers will check and see if some of my information might help that too. I think it will. I'm going to definitely put a link in the description to your channel. Okay. And then your channel, of course, is free. And then if people want one-on-one consultation, we're willing to work with them there too, right? Well,
I've already had people, to counsel.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, 1 month I've got, a couple people counseling with me already, so, yeah, that's everything. Obviously, I can do that if somebody wants that. I don't counsel people on the Philippines. I counsel people with their personal problems. You know, there's some people in charge, tell you what information about the Philippines, you got
Really depression,
yeah.
really going through anxiety issues, or someone just died and they're having grief issues, you know, to talk to them, help get them through and navigate that time of their life.
Basically, 90% of my friends are here.
Yeah.
No, Joe, so
All right, anything else you want to add? We're gonna wrap it up.
no, I think that's funny. I really appreciate some of the response that your viewers gave me years ago. We had a lot of fun doing that video, and I'm going to continue to try to do that. And hopefully, I won't wait 3 years because I keep also 6 years. It was 3 years to get a video, which was rather forgettable. Because people this month said, "Hey, aren't you the guy with the psycho girlfriend?"
That was you started the channel a month ago. Right, you got comments of people that remember our video from 6 years ago.
6 years ago, but the one was 3 years ago. That was completely forgettable.
No, it didn't get very much traction.
But hopefully we'll have some. This will be a little bit more memorable. We'll get together a lot more.
Yeah, other channels and helping them, and they help me, and they give us great ideas. We exchange thoughts.
Yeah.
And have a tricks of the trade, all that kind of good stuff. So thank you very much for stopping. Well, I need to stop by your place today.
Yeah.
And I got to say Dave and to the bank.
Kumuha ako ng aking food. Half for you, half for me. Kain din siya, guys. Apple burger. Sarap ng burger. Kain tayo.
No. No, I just want to.
Init.
Young wife to young widow with a child.
Jesus Christ, you did it again.
Imagine how that must feel. Well, if you haven't, we're going to do a real life scenario of what
Because of the
exactly is
burger.
going on right now in someone's life, where that just might be
Honey,
the
careful.
unfortunate reality.
I help you.
The video.
Okay.
Alright, kids, like I said, a little
What
introduction.
the fuck is
I
going
have
on?
the pleasure to be with my friend, Gary Hill.
Hi, everyone.
And she's married to my dear friend, Marty Crew, and is the mother of my goddaughter.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, and we're kind of unhappy about doing this video together. I think the last time you and I did a video a while back.
A long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been along the similar lines as the last video. So, for those that don't know who Gary Hill is, or even Monty, Monty is the guy that 5 years ago, you guys have got the blame for me starting
Kain tayo, Bush Form. Tajib.
Because I told him I didn't want to do one.
Cute,
And he said,
hello,
"No, I
cute.
saw a Facebook video."
Let's connect to Bush Forms and
He
Sajib.
over actually set the whole thing up
Good
for me.
one.
But that's not the gist of this conversation. You have been married first year, well, the first time that he was here.
Like, within like a year.
So he was here with you physically for 1 year.
Yeah, yes.
And then what was it that made him leave? Why did he have to go back to America?
He had to go back to America for his company because he had a fence company there, and the guy's been working for him. He had to straighten them out.
So the employees, he had left the business in the hands of his employees.
Yes.
And I think initially, from what I
No.
gleaned from conversations with Monty, they were doing fine.
Exactly.
And then they went off the rails and started to kind of spam a little bit.
Yeah.
Take the
We're having a hard time for that too.
Yeah, so you guys were having a tough time for that. And what else happened? Well, he was gone.
He was dead for 2 years because that COVID hit, so he can't go back home. And I was pregnant with Faye, and he was not here when I gave birth to Faye. That sucks too.
That had to be hard.
Yeah, so we're having.
So who was with you while you were?
I was actually with my brother living with me, And then we had to go back to school every day, so
This is not good.
I was by myself
Go
taking
back.
care of Faye, and it's so hard because like somebody to have like you have to take nap first, and then while he's going to hold the baby, and that's hard.
Monty was able to send the money.
Yeah.
He was the birth of his daughter,
Yeah.
and she was initially knowing her father for the first 2 years of her life.
Yeah.
And what
She's like almost.
she said to see foreigners when she said,
Yeah, every time we go to the mall, Faye saw a white guy, he said, and an old guy, he said, and she said, oh, that's my dad. That's my daddy. Yeah.
she used to talk to him on Messenger, right? And
Yeah.
Skype and all that kind of stuff, so he would video chat with you guys. But you know, if anybody's got that luck, it's baby guns. I just say that to be depressing, but it's the truth. And so we're like, oh.
Yeah, everything was great when they came down here. Everything were happy, we were so happy. And then after 2 days, he got the mild stroke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
And then here
He had a stroke. Your husband had a stroke. Finish your.
He had a massive heart
First round,
attack.
honey.
Ay, the guy has a stroke.
Mm.
And we're eating dinner. And then
Only after 3 months in the Philippines.
of like, oh, I can't breathe. I feel like I'm throwing up. So he went to the
sad.
bathroom, but he has out.
That's why we need to take care of our health.
Mm.
And then after that,
Good now.
the owner that restaurant told us, oh, do you guys need help? And then Monty, I asked Monty if do we need to go to the emergency room right now? He said, no, I'm not gonna go home and relax for a bit.
Mm.
So we did go home,
Mm.
and then that night happened. We need to go to emergency because like it gets worse. He can barely breathe, and his heart feels like something's touching him.
right.
Yeah.
So that was the first go out.
Yes.
And then I talked to Monty and I said, is there anything that they can do to fix your heart?
Mhm.
And initially they said, well, we could go to the stents
Yes.
and do all this and do all that, but it's going to cost X amount of pesos.
Mhm.
And Monty, being stubborn and proud, he didn't have the funds to cover that.
Yeah, we don't have
And
the
so.
How much should it cost?
Okay.
He should have had the procedure,
Since then,
but he didn't. How much? I didn't say how much it would cost, but he didn't have the procedure, you see?
Mm-hmm.
He saved the money. Could have died. Very bad.
Who is what?
Her husband, he didn't have, well, it's not well, he didn't have the money. Well, maybe he didn't, I don't know. He didn't do it anyway. And he could have put her at risk, her and her child, 3-year-old child.
From east to west, majestic fortresses have
Honey,
stood the test of centuries.
Your phone needs recharge?
But now, war has flames reign,
Oh, God.
and the rising powers refuse to stay silent. The ancient strongholds await new victims. Only the strongest warriors will rise. Cross Server, Fortress War. This is not just a battlefield. This is where honor is carved into history. Where the fall of the gate marks the birth of a new guild empire. Fortress War, Jangon, Fortress War, Rotan, Fortress War, Bandit. For the first time ever, Silk Road Origin Mobile unites all servers in one legendary war. Conquer the fortress, rule the Silk Road. Victory doesn't belong to the strongest, but to those who never surrender. Fortress War about to ignite. Prepare your army for the biggest fight. Cross River Fortress War. Official launch, December 29.
he's talked to the cardiologist. And the
I will throw this one.
cardiologist told him that he really has heart disease.
Oh, you will use that one?
Yeah, heart failure.
What are you gonna do?
He did the stents.
What are you doing?
Could kill him.
You're all, I don't
Yeah, this is my,
over only.
oh,
Over, not
oh, give me your towel, throw out now.
So,
But it's
Years ago.
Okay, sorry.
He had
How about you?
gotten the diagnosis that he had 1 to 3 years to live.
Yeah.
1 to 3 years to live, honey.
His face. And so, what are the doctors been telling him now?
The last admission he got, the doctor told them that he only have like 6 months to live.
Oh,
That was like December.
So that was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Is that from the heart?
Yeah, from the heart.
Now, let's just add a little more fuel to this fire. He's also done what?
Right now, he's got cancer in his nose, but it's already been taken out February.
So he has had reconstructive surgery on his nose.
Yeah, it's already done. It's already done here, and it took a lot, like half of his nose, and then they have to get the skin out here so they can reconstruct it.
And then you got the news, well, that is something else now.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right now, he's got a lymph node
oh,
here.
jeez.
Right here.
He's got
Told us
Stop, Jerry, that's
like
terrible.
we have to do the surgery right away because there is a possibility that it will spread on his body. Yeah.
Let it.
Okay, so.
Yes. Say
I
goodbye,
think
okay?
anybody watching this right now, well, of course, what we're kind of trying to produce here is some good energies, kind comments and some encouragement for Erica.
Oh, God.
She's been a soldier throughout all this. She's been super loyal. Of course, you've been there a decade and a half.
Yeah.
You were married at a very young age. Did you think that your life was going to be like this when you got married?
Not exactly.
I didn't think so.
Not exactly.
And so, how do you hold up? I mean, you've always got a smile on your face. You're always positive energy. You're always, you know, just kind of.
Ghost reforms,
You're always
there.
looking forward. You never left Monty or
Thank you so much
left
for
him
staying.
to just be on his own or anything like that. You always,
Kain na ako.
as the song goes, stand by my man. So that's just sort of your
7
nature, I
minutes.
suppose. And how do you do it? How do you find the strength to do that?
I just have to be
Aking
there
minister sa burger.
because nobody will.
If
And nobody
laman ko
is.
doon eh. Lagyan ko ng
Being a tissue.
vegetables.
I'm okay.
Well, I didn't want to do this video because I knew it would get emotional for you. But I did want to share this with folks that I know from previous videos. I almost called your name. Ariel's been on my channel years ago, and we had a little chat. Sort of a similar chat, I think, when you first. Yeah.
That's most.
And so, moving forward, so we're back in the same position that we were in when he had the initial diagnosis of his heart. It seems like this lymph node, and there's one here on his throat that needs to be removed.
Yes.
And so they said that, and then they would also like to go in and remove some other lymph nodes down below that.
Yes.
So that it
So
doesn't
that it doesn't spread here.
And the sooner we can make that happen, the better.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And
Because the lymph nodes happened like last month only. It's like a month now, but it gets bigger. It was like a tiny thing, and it gets bigger right now.
it was small, I just saw it, it's getting large on the side of his neck. And so, let's go quick.
Oh,
She is crying.
you're prepared.
She said,
Thank you.
brave for the brave.
Yes.
So,
It's
I guess
very
our challenge
I hope he has a lot of money to give her like I do.
Yeah.
I hope he is the same as me, has a lot of money to give.
And some encouraging words. from
Very
me.
sweet, honey bunny.
And sometimes nervous. And so, anybody watching this right now, or speak for Erin, they'll let her close it out. I think that what she's looking for is just some word of encouragement and some prayer. What else can you tell us about your situation, how you're dealing with it, and how you're trying to help faith understand it? to explain to your daughter?
Actually, it's hard. Actually, it's hard. Faith cannot understand it right now, but soon, just we're just hanging there. So a lot of people are praying for us also,
Okay.
and I know you will pray
Just
for us.
make him say goodbye. We don't want people who are dying on the show, okay? It's not nice to have people who are dying on the show, honey.
And get you through it. Get
It's
you through
okay,
it.
honey, for
And,
comfort.
If you're sick, okay, but if you're dying, oh, no, thank you.
And
Very tough.
not all videos can be all giddy and happy. Sometimes we have to tell the brutal truth. And this is something that, for those watching,
Change it, please.
to think about medical and your own situation and where would you fit in to this kind of
Where's the
situation.
remote?
You have a final word for the folks?
If you're watching it right now, thank you so much for supporting us. I know we haven't been doing the video lately, but I know you guys are still supporting us. Thank you also, Paul, for letting me here with your channel. Thank you, everyone. I hope, I know that we are struggling right now, but later on, it will be good. And something good happen to us. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, yes, we'll leave it at that. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Thank you.
Stewardess, biktima ng matchang dalawa. Isang ko na to, hindi kaya ng sagot.
They shouldn't have people who are dying on the show.
Oh my God.
If they're sick, okay, but if they're dying, Jesus Christ, give us a break, okay? Oh, we don't need to. We have our own family problems. The hamburger, 59 pesos.
I don't know what kind of burger is that.
He's on again, look, he won't go away.
Because he is your favorite.
And if so, why? And am I going to be one of them? All right, stay tuned, and we'll go over that in the next video. So, are people, aka foreigners, expats, are they leaving the Philippines? And are they leaving in droves?
No.
A new mass exodus of people wanting to get out of Dodge. And am I one of them? Have I had enough of having enough and need to go someplace new? Or is there just been the natural attrition that I've observed over the last 8 years that I've lived here, where some people, for their own reasons, leave, and other people come in and take their place? I wanted to make sure I could back this up with some numbers, because liars figure, but figures never lie. And a couple of years ago, I did a little research into this very topic about how many foreigners live here in Dumaguete. And the answer was 5,000. And the overall population of Dumaguete is 150,000 people. So a couple of years ago, expats made up approximately 3.3% of the population here in little sleepy Dumaguete on Negros Oriental. And yesterday I ran the same poll. All right, I researched it through our friends over there at Google. Guess what? The number didn't vary by much at all. Still approximately 5,000 people that look like me, and still approximately 150,000 people that are locals or native to the country. So, as far as the mass exodus, the numbers aren't reflecting that. Why, however, are some people leaving? And this is where you might want to sit up and pay attention, because this just might apply to you. And I might be able to save you a trip over here if they do. And for the record,
Sinapapa ng ikalawang ikatlong impeachment.
Bye everyone. I-end ko na ang aking live. Bye-bye. Bustia Forms, cute, Sanjay. Thank you so much for coming to my live today, for the support.
So speak
Yeah.
some to your friends.
Of course.
Say,
Michael and Marvin. Thank you so much to all of you guys.
Thank
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow again.
Thank you to be nice to Jennifer.
Bye.